Hello and welcome to the MAC weather page for this Wednesday, November 1st. And you can see just in the screen behind me some corn being harvested. This was yesterday, and this is a zoomed in shot from my office window. And you can see that field just to our north now getting harvested. And we're going to have some decent harvest conditions today, but things go downhill quickly tonight. And we'll see about 100% chance of rain tonight, and about an 80% chance right in through Thursday night. About a quarter to a half inch looks like it's very possible across much of the area. And then we'll see the sunshine return on Friday, but we'll have cooler conditions only in the 40s. We'll warm back up again as we get over the weekend, probably in the upper 40s to around 50 on Saturday. And I think Sunday we could get temperatures up in the upper 50s to the low 60s before we tail off a little bit on Monday and really cool down for Tuesday. And if we look at the climate data for today, the normal high is 56 degrees, the normal low is 36, and you can see we ended up October at plus 5.6 degrees per day, so a very warm October for sure. And you can see no precipitation. Yesterday we had a high of 41, a low of 37, and I say no precipitation, no measurable precipitation. We did have a little bit of trace of some graupel or sleet across the area. And that was especially true last night during the trick-or-treaters around 5 to 7 o'clock, 6 to 8 o'clock time period. You can see since midnight, no official measurements being recorded at our stations. So dry so far, but again, we'll see that change by late today, but more likely tonight. And you can see so far for the storm, I think yesterday I said 0.1 to 0.3. This was the actual forecast for this week I issued over the weekend, 3 to 6 tenths. And I'm a little bit concerned we may actually be up closer to 3/4 of an inch of rain when you consider the week in its entirety here. But you're currently right now, so far for the week, at the midway point, we're averaging 0.12 of an inch when you combine all 13 stations together. But again, the bulk of the rainfall is yet to fall. And if you can see temperatures around the area this morning, very consistent with the cloud cover in the mid 30s for the most part, a few low 30s over in the thumb area. But again, very consistent temperatures where there are clouds. But you can see the one area where there's not clouds down to 19 degrees in the western end of the UP, and they're reported clear skies at that location. And again, mainly 30s across much of the lower peninsula and the eastern portions of the upper peninsula. On the radar this morning, you can see the bulk of the precipitation today will be off to our south. Some lake effect snow and rain showers coming off Lake Michigan, but I'm also concerned this is a little bit more than just lake effect, as some of this development is west of the lake. And again, so we might see a couple of isolated, very light showers this morning, but again, we don't expect much precipitation. This will be the area that'll break out ahead of some warm air that'll be pushing this way. Again, we'll see this area really expand as we go through the afternoon and move into the area tonight. And if we look at the weather map this morning, you can see a lot of that precipitation off to the south is from warm air overriding this warm front into the southern Ohio Valley. Our system's going to dig down and then move to the northeast towards the upper Great Lakes. And as it does, it's going to try to pull this warm front through, and there's going to be a lot of overrunning precipitation out ahead of that warm front, giving us that very likely chance that we'll see rain, especially for late tonight and tomorrow. And you can see we'll climb up to around 60 degrees tomorrow in the clouds with some scattered showers definitely around throughout the day. So it'll still be a nice warm day, and then when this cold front comes through, we'll see sunshine return for the day on Friday. Temperatures will slide back into the 40s, and again, the system out to the west will once again begin to bring more precipitation back into the areas we get over the weekend. So we'll have one short day of nice weather on Friday. So for Friday night football games, it actually looks pretty nice with cool conditions, but right now it looks like it'll be dry. And as far as precipitation here over the next, this is actually 72-hour forecast. You can see plenty of precipitation around a half to 3/4 of an inch. So that 3 to 6 tenths I issued for the whole week probably going to be underdone across much of the area, and we'll certainly know in a couple of days. And if we look at the 7-day outlook, you can see a lot of precipitation, up to 2 inches of rainfall may fall here between now and this time next week. And for the forecast, you can see today scattered rain showers will move in and become more widespread as we get into the nighttime hours. Again, about 100% chance. Highs only in the 40s today, but the lows will also be in the 40s tonight with the cloud cover. And then tomorrow, showers likely, highs around 60 degrees. Sunshine returns again on Friday, cooler conditions, and then rain will come in as we get into the day on Saturday out ahead of warm front. And then Sunday in the warm air, once again, we'll be up into the low 60s for a very mild day. And then we'll shoot back downhill when the cold front comes through later on the day on Monday. As far as weather watch out there this morning, some winter weather advisories for portions of the northwest Wisconsin back into the Arrowhead of Minnesota, even a winter storm warning near the Lake Superior shoreline, and winter weather advisories also in effect out to the west and across northwest lower Michigan as well. But we shouldn't see much of a snow threat here for a while, but that may change in a couple of weeks. But until then, it looks like a lot of mild conditions and above normal rainfall. Thanks for stopping by and have yourself a great day, and 73s to all.